Happy Saturday, May 27th. This is Brandon Pittman again, checking in with everybody. Of course, I woke up to a lot, heck of a lot. I don't even know what to say. I feel like just being honest, because I really don't. I don't get much into the kid games. I talked about that already. I don't see the purpose. It's boring to me, and I don't mean to sound jaded or like I'm too cool or I'm better than somebody or I'm trying to poke fun by saying that. It's just not something I do. Only I can make me look bad. No one on this planet has the ability to make me look bad. Trust me, I have done things throughout my life that have made me look stupid, made me look bad, made me look like a criminal or many things. I've also done things in my life that make me look like a productive member of society. That's life. Or that's my life. I can't speak for yours. I can't speak for anyone's really other than my own. I speak about SCONIE's because he tried to make commentary on mine. But he made that mistake because I knew too much about his and his past. There is absolutely nothing anyone can do that could impact my life in a negative way. Especially over YouTube. You can make a million videos talking about how you don't like me, that I'm stupid, I'm a criminal, I'm evil, my last name is Shitman, whatever. Where's the impact? What has it done? What has it changed? I know you guys want me to go off and poke fun and say this about them, and there's specific things that you guys want me to make fun of and throw it back and turn it around on them. For what? I am not obsessed with what they do. It does not consume large amounts of my brain energy, my consciousness, my thoughts just aren't there. There's a term often used in recovery. It's a term that's easy. It's called resentment. And the best description I can give you for resentment is through an example. Let's say that SARA does or says something that upsets me to the point to where that's all I think about is what she did to me. So I drive around in my car and I think about her and what I'm going to say to her, and I'm going to get her and I'm going to tell her off when I see her. But when I see her in the comments section, I'm real nice and friendly. Hey, what's up? Did you see that vid? Oh man. But behind her back, I'm texting and hitting Messenger and saying things. Still driving around in my car, worried about what she's doing. You see, resentment only hurts the person with the resentment. If I've got a resentment, that's like me drinking poison and hoping SARA dies. I'm the one that drank the poison. Hate only hurts the hater. I'm not saying these things to sound like I've never had one. I've had plenty of resentments. Ain't got them towards you. I don't even have them towards SCONIE. Please believe, if I had those kind of problems towards SCONIE, you wouldn't even hear my voice. I'm a drug addict and alcoholic in recovery. I can't do that stuff. It would put me in danger of use or taking a drink. It's dangerous. Flat out. You can take that and do what you want with it. Pick it apart, make fun of it, I don't care. That's my life. Make all the commentary you want. Continue to judge. I've already dealt with everything that's going on through SCONIE. This is not new to me. SCONIE's done all, I've done all this. Same thing. Same thing. The only real thing that I kind of want to point out is, first of all, why would I need a government position or a county position to obtain a public record? Public records are open to the public, just like how we've all obtained SCONIE's public record. No one needed a position in the county to get that. You can pay for those. You don't even have to pay for them. You can search them on the internet. So why would a county position be needed for that? Pretty simple. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do or you have to question this. That's not. That's what's running through my head. Just a thought. Do what you want with it. Obviously, he's playing y'all. He's sending fake emails. He's calling you from an app where he's punching in my phone number. You picked it up. You heard it wasn't me. Someone sent me the video and audio of that. I was not surprised. So, if obviously he's able to fake emails, fake phone calls, fake text messages as someone else, yet you're for sure I've done the following things. You're positive. So there's a bit of a contradiction there. You're admitting on one hand, obviously this isn't Brandon Pittman, and I appreciate your honesty there. Had that not been live, I don't know if you'd have mentioned that. I don't know. At this point, we don't know. That's just the truth. But since it was live, you were honest and said that was obviously SCONIE's voice. Read between the lines. There's a lot of misinformation, disinformation, fake crap running through left and right now. We're not a part of anything. We're not a part of any group. Prove it. Once again, prove these things. These are things being said. Brandon Pittman is trying to ruin or mess up the truther community. Where have I done a Nibiru video? Find it. Show me a video I did talking about Nibiru. You're not going to find it. Does not exist. Ultimately, what I'm getting at here is I've tried to give you guys compliments in saying that I believe you're decently intelligent. I believe that you are able to see things for what they are. I don't know what last night was. Obviously, you're upset. It seems to me you're pretty focused on us. That's fine. It keeps it off of someone else that you could be focused on that might not be able to handle that kind of heat. I can handle it. Do 100 videos. Do them every day. That's fine. At some point, it'll probably take time, but at some point you'll see, wasn't me. Wasn't me. And that's okay with me. I'm not hurt. I'm not mad. I don't get it. I don't understand what you're not understanding. From what I understand, from what I read from people, I didn't watch the thing. So I can't really intelligently speak on a lot was said, but the video shots that I was sent, or I'm sorry, that were shown to me, that were sent to me, you guys seem kind of confused and kind of lost in what's what. And it seems like SCONIE and his people are playing games with you. If you're not seeing, and I could be wrong. Yeah, seems like you're being harassed. I agree with that completely. I don't know how to put that any other way. There's a rule of thumb in treatment and group of any type. Any type of group where we get together and discuss problems, not just addiction. It can come from any angle. And the idea is if we all got in a circle and everybody put their problems in the middle, you'd probably take your own back. Because you don't know what my life's like. You don't know what I go through. And I don't know what you go through. You don't have to take my word for it, and I don't have to take yours for it. My dealings with SCONIE are simple. I don't believe him. I don't trust him. I don't like him. He's fake. It was beautiful. Oh, beautiful hearing him say, I lied, I lied, I lied. I might get that. I might make that my ringtone on my phone. Because he don't usually do that. But everything with him, in case you haven't noticed, is a game. I think he's a person who didn't have much of a life and found a little bit of a niche in the internet, found a few friends, and is doing everything he can to hold on to that. I think you guys absolutely, one of the things that someone sent me, amazing idea. Call his internet provider. That's genius. I don't know who came up with that over there. Genius. I'm not playing. I'm not trying to make fun of you by saying that. I mean that. That's something we all need to look into. There's another compliment. What do you want? I guess my thing would be, at what point does anybody take responsibility? You know, I took responsibility for things I did. I'm not going to take responsibility for things I didn't do. Things I was not a part of. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not the type of person that just picks and chooses, well, I'll take responsibility for this, but I won't take it for that and let you guess on that. I'm not even involved with that. Don't even care. But, I mean, you can pick it apart and believe what you want, and that's up to you. Flat out, what do I have to gain? I'm not even a part of that community in that way. Have not shown interest in joining a group or trying to gain trust with anybody. I released videos to make SCONIE mad, to get his attention. To let him know I know what he's up to. So that's what I've done. I talked about myself because it was in question who I was, and I felt that was appropriate. But yet I've got something to hide. I'm telling you, my felony convictions, I can give you dates and locations if you want them. They're not hard to find. They're public record. So this is all very confusing. Once again, I said it in a previous video, to run to one group and talk about everyone in the other group, then run to the next group and talk about the original group and how bad they are and they're liars and to move information around in all these different ways and then lie and point fingers. And I guess there's people that have been doing this for a while. If that's your deal and that's what you like to do, bop till you drop. Have a blast. If this is about defending people and this is how you make friends and this is what you do for entertainment, that is great. Enjoy. It's not what I do.
The only thing I'd like to say is from now on, if you do that, just leave me and Brandon out of it. Neither one of us want anything to do with it. We want no part of it. So if you see some grimy shit going on, we have no part of that. These fake accounts, I'm not in it. Brandon's not in it. We don't have time for it. We've got family things going on. Trust and believe there's people in the community that know what's going on with us and know for a fact that we're not having anything to do with this. We haven't been home. We haven't been around. We have no part of this. I want no part of this. This is drama I left 15 to 20 years ago in high school. I'm going to be a grandmother within the next couple of months. I don't have time for this. I don't want this. I'm in my 30s and I'm going to be a grandmother. This is childish.
And to me, it's just kind of, I guess I could see how people find it entertaining on a Friday night, because I guess their focus was these relationships and these names and these groups within that community. So maybe it was entertaining to hear so-and-so said this about so-and-so. Man, I don't care. And that's me. Maybe someone else really needs that information. Maybe that's really gonna help them in their pursuit of the truth, and find out more about themselves or never. I don't know. I'm not involved in that, so I don't know. Like I said, it's just not important to me. That's why I'm not discussing it in depth and using names, because I know nothing about it. But to say I know for a fact this is Brandon Pittman, that's Brandon Pittman, prove it. I get screenshots with people's names on them, with their YouTube picture of communications they're having with my name on it, and I still have to question, is this really them? Because that can be duplicated.
And the only way we know it's them is because we go to their channel and see how many subs they have. So we know for a fact that it's them. We're not dumb. And, I've just come to the conclusion that I'm done. I'm just done with these games. And there's only a few people, two at most, that I communicate with anymore. And that's just the way it's going to be from now on. Because it's sad. I really grew attached to a lot of you, and it's sad that it's come to this. It's so sad because I got my feelings hurt, and I'll admit it, I'm a big baby. I cried over this for days, and I don't care, Brandon. I did, and I got my feelings hurt, and I'm done. So enjoy.
Yeah, so it's in your guys' court. I like I said, I'm not going to spend time here. I hope that, in time, you guys will realize this wasn't us. But that'll take time. Call me a criminal. Do 100 videos a day on me. I can handle it. Does not bother me. It keeps it off someone else who probably emotionally cannot handle it. At the end of the day, I'll be just fine in my life. So You know,
Touche.
yeah, you know, but you know, absolutely, time's going to take time for that. I think people are slowly seeing we didn't do a lot of things, and it's unfortunate that it took time.
Last night proved a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was one of those examples
Yeah.
of who's who.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we knew who was who. You know, we knew what people were about. You know, and I'm not going to point fingers because
No.
I didn't care then, don't care now.
No.
Motives are irrelevant. If rising up in this community is all you have in this point in your life, I don't care how old you are, you can have it. I'm good. It's yours. You can have it.
Wow.
Because we got stuff, and I'm sure you do too. That goes to everybody. You know, that goes to everybody. I know everybody's got lives and families and love, man. So best of luck. We're not going to be really talking about it because it's old. You know, everybody wants me to do this big video blasting people for what? Then they'll do one.
It'll
Blast
just
them
go back and
yeah,
forth.
play volleyball, back and forth, and it's for what? What is that? What do I have to gain for that? If they feel they have something to gain for it, keep doing it. I don't feel that I have anything to gain for it. I don't feel that it advances my life or adds to my life. Material, yeah, y'all gave me a bunch of material. Thank you. Some of it was hysterical. Some of the videos y'all put together that are private, that I've seen, oh my God, comedic gold. I gotta mention Harry Potter's video the other night when the fluid went to the front of his forehead and it looked like he was going to have a stroke. Bro, if you see this, I will pay to see you do stand-up. That was hilarious. When drugs meet mental illness, at times it's funny. I shouldn't say that out loud, but it's the truth. That was hysterical in his case only. So, I don't really have much more. We hope you guys have a good weekend. Hate hurts the hater. That's really my big point.
Yeah.
I don't have time for hate in my heart. Not because I'm better than, not because I'm a spiritual guru. I am not. But I learned a long time ago, yelling at people over the internet that live 300 miles away or however far. If you can't swing at me on my front porch, you're sad. True facts. I'm talking about you, SCONIE. I ain't talking about them. So, keep it real. Quit whining. Have a life. Have some fun, man. Eat some ice cream, something. You know, I don't know what to tell you. And I don't want to tell you what to do. But what I am getting at is like, you know, the world's in a crazy place. Live life. You know, that would be, in my experience, what I'm trying to do. And what I've always tried to do. But, you know, definitely, I got an addiction video coming out if anyone's interested now. I don't probably not anymore. Once they hear I'm not going to talk about so-and-so, they don't want to hear about addiction. I'm going to do it anyway, you know, for my own purpose. You know, if you like it, that's great. If not, well, oh well. And then I'll be talking about SCONIE. So that's that. You guys have a good weekend. Thanks.